Hello Internet, my name's Ryan and this is Ryan Builds Wheels. Today I'm the very first in a long series of builder interviews and profiles for you, and today I'll be chatting to my friend Joey of Strongheart Wheelworks. Strongheart is one of the newest wheel building endeavours to hit the UK of late, so let's go find out more.
Hi, my name's Joey. I run Strongheart Wheelworks, a local independent wheel building business here in Bristol.
Fantastic. And we're here in the Strongheart shed, and I think you're lucky enough to be able to work out of home at the moment.
Yes, very, very lucky indeed. It was serendipitous that I found this rental accommodation that had a purpose-built bike shed with workbench and area for me to work.
What led you into wheel building?
In 2017, I was getting a bit disillusioned with the engineering industry. I used to be a civil engineer. Needed some spokes. Went into Ryan Builds Wheels to buy some spare spokes.
I remember the day well.
Asked you to check my wheel when it finished. You thought it was a very good wheel and asked me if I was interested in apprenticing, and I said yes.
Yeah, I remember that day pretty well. You were we were already looking and thinking about trying to find a new member of staff to help out and trying to find that one person that would mesh really well with the rest of the team. And I just remember being especially impressed by your sort of DIY attitude and the fact that you were self-taught, similar to myself. And yeah, that was just, as soon as you left, I sort of thought, well, this person seems cool. I'll check their stuff. I always like to try helping members of the public who are DIYing, because I like how accessible wheel building can be for those that want to seek the knowledge. What led you to wanting to work in the bike industry?
I really like detail and I like process. So I did a very short maintenance course at the bike project when I bought a bike that needed some maintenance and really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more about your first set of wheels. How much bike mechanicking had you done up until then? Did you just dive in at the deep end?
Yep. I probably changed brake pads and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I desperately needed a new front wheel because my room was wearing, and that was when I came to you.
What components were your first ever set of wheels?
It was a Mavic Open Pro on a Tiagra hub with race silver spokes and silver brass nipples.
Pretty classic. You've moved on since then?
Yeah.
Do you like the Open Pro now?
No. But it's fine if people want to use it.
It's my least favourite whim too. I almost refuse to build with it. So you and I are both fairly political people. I personally put myself left of left, as many people will learn throughout the course of this channel. And you did a lot of work for Bristol Bike Project here in Bristol, who are a grassroots, community-led DIY bicycle cooperative. And so, yeah, can you tell me a little bit about how, I guess, your politics influences why you became a wheel builder, and potentially how you run your business, and why self-employment? Why strike out on your own?
Okay.
Which is a huge thing to say. I know why it's so good. I want to hear that.
Okay.
For others.
I got into bikes. Like I said earlier, when I became disillusioned with the engineering industry. It was very corporate, very capitalist-led. It was about making the most money in the shortest amount of time, which led to a lot of stress and a lot of burnout with myself and a lot of coworkers. So I got into the bicycle trade, realized that there weren't that many women or non-binary or people of color in the industry. So started doing Women's Night at the Bike Project, which was great because that's a way of empowering people from these groups that are underrepresented. Why wheels? Because I see a lot of large companies who are sort of following that mainstream capitalist business model, and that's fine. They obviously make money and there's a place for them, and
not counting the revolution.
Well, yes. And I don't want to disparage them too much, but
no, it's one of the biggest things I learned when I started up was that I spent a lot of time railing against people or companies that I viewed as my competitors,
Yes.
and I wasted a lot of energy doing
Yeah.
that. So that's my top
Yeah.
tip to a lot of people starting out: is focus on what you do it well,
Absolutely,
and people
yeah.
will come. So when people need a wheel building, how can they get in touch with Strongheart Wheelworks?
They can either phone me. My number is on a business card. I don't put it on the website because it's still my personal phone, because I'm still a small business. Check out my website, strongheartwheelworks, all one word, .com. Instagram, Strongheart Wheelworks. You can private message me on Instagram, or you can email me through the website.